They thought I was just another line on the payroll. They laughed when the CEO fired me. While I was sitting on the bench, halfway across the world, but Marcus forget one teeny detail. I did not just build this security system, I legally owned the patent for the core. In 10 seconds, I am going to show you the exact moment his $1 billion empire hit a wall of access denied.
The city lights of 2026 flickered outside Marcus's office, but he didn't see them. He stared at his reflection in the glass, a ghost in a $1,000 suit. The office, once his kingdom, felt like a cage. Tears slid down his face, but he didn't bother to wipe them away. All because of one terrible conversation. Alex's face haunted him. Shock, disbelief, then cold anger. Marcus had told himself it was just business, a necessary cut to appease the board. But now, in the ruins of his own making, he knew it was a lie. It was betrayal, plain and simple. He'd sacrificed his most loyal ally to please people who didn't understand what they'd built. Tonight, the silence was his only companion, a grim reminder of the voice he wished he could hear again. The memory hit Marcus like a blow. 3 months ago, Alex sat across from him, confusion on his face. He wore his usual band t-shirt and jeans, a co-founder in spirit, the architect of their digital world. Marcus cleared his throat, words feeling like ash. Alex, we need to talk about your role here. Alex nodded, expecting a new challenge. The board wants a new direction, more corporate. We're bringing in a new CTO. The words hung in the air. Alex stared, searching Marcus's face. Are you firing me? Marcus looked away. It's a restructuring. There's a severance. I don't want your money. Alex's voice cracked. He stood, trembling with rage. I built this place with you. We pulled all-nighters, believed we were building something that mattered. And now you're replacing me with a suit? You've changed. This isn't business, it's betrayal. You're throwing me away like I'm a piece of old hardware. Alex's words cut deeper than any boardroom decision. He turned and walked out, leaving Marcus alone with his guilt. The silence in the office was suffocating. Marcus realized, too late, what he'd truly lost. Alex left without another word. The door's click echoed like a gunshot. Marcus sat frozen, torn between regret and pride. He told himself it was for the best. The board would be happy. The company would grow. But the victory felt hollow. The early days haunted him. Alex wasn't just a developer. He was the company's soul. The next day, Alex's desk was empty. His team moved like ghosts, avoiding Marcus. The family atmosphere was gone, replaced by a cold corporate chill. The new CTO arrived, dismissing Alex's code as legacy. Marcus watched, a knot tightening in his stomach. He'd broken the unspoken rule, never leave a soldier behind. Every time he passed Alex's empty desk, guilt gnawed at him. He'd severed a bond of trust, and the consequences were coming due. A month after Alex was gone, trouble began.
Now you might wondering why I didn't just call the lawyer. Because in the corporate world, a lawsuit takes years. But revoking a master's license, that happens in an instant. Stay with me, because when the buyer CEO walks in the boardroom and see the system blocked, message, that when a Marcus realized he didn't just fire an employee, he fired his own landlord.
Trouble began. The company's logistics algorithm glitched. Shipments misrouted, data vanishing and reappearing. The new CTO blamed Alex's messy code, promising a fix that never came. The chaos spread quietly but relentlessly. The new tech team was lost in Alex's custom-built architecture. Marcus spent sleepless nights calming clients and board members. But he knew the truth. This wasn't a bug, it was too precise. The system was being dismantled from the inside by someone who knew every weakness. Stock prices wobbled, competitors circled. Marcus felt Alex's presence in every corrupted file, every failed transaction. He hadn't heard from Alex, but the company was haunted. The pressure mounted, and Marcus realized he was losing control. The ghost in the machine was real, and he had no idea how to stop him. The breaking point came on a Monday. Marcus arrived to chaos. The entire system was dark. Website, communications, finances, all offline. The new CTO was helpless. Security consultants baffled. It was a targeted attack. The data was there, but locked behind unbreakable encryption. It was Alex's work, a masterpiece of digital revenge. The board demanded answers, but Marcus had none. He tried to call Alex, sent desperate messages. Please, we need you. Name your price. Silence. This wasn't about money. It was about a lesson in loyalty and consequences. Marcus had made his choice, and now he faced the fallout. The company hemorrhaged money and reputation by the hour. Alex wasn't just a ghost. He was now the master of the machine. Marcus was powerless, watching his empire crumble. The silence was his answer. 3 days into the blackout, an email arrived. Not to Marcus, but to every employee, client, and major news outlet. Subject: a message from the owner. The email contained a single link. Marcus clicked it. A secure web page appeared. The system will be restored when the following conditions are met. Immediate resignation of Marcus and the board. Transfer of 51% ownership to an employee trust managed by an elected council. A public apology from Marcus, admitting his betrayal. This wasn't a ransom, it was a manifesto. The author never named himself, but the digital signature was unmistakable. Alex. He embedded the original source code as his calling card. The board raged, but they were powerless. Every hour offline cost millions. They were trapped. Alex had checkmated them. His revolution was almost complete. Alone in his office, Marcus faced the longest night of his life. The board had folded. By morning, he'd be the former CEO. He'd lost everything, not just his job, but his legacy. He would be remembered as the man who broke the one rule that matters: never betray those who trust you. The true cost wasn't money or stock price, it was the human element. He'd chosen power over people, and Alex had come back to hold him accountable. Alex hadn't just taken the company, he'd taken Marcus's future. The story would become legend, a cautionary tale of loyalty, betrayal, and the quiet power of those who know where the back doors are hidden. As dawn broke, Marcus wrote his resignation. His wings, built on broken trust, had melted away. The final payoff wasn't for Alex, it was for Marcus, and the price was everything.
Marcus learned the hard way. Never mistake a linchpin for a cog in the machine. He thought he could delete my contribution, but he ended by deleting his own future. Some brides are meant to be burned. You just have to make sure you are the one holding the match. If you loved seeing justice served today, hit the subscribe button. We will close a new loop every year, every week. Thanks for watching Justice Recounted.